Hey guys, it's Ian with Motorcycling and I'm back with another video for you today. Today I'll be talking about my in the bag for my most up-to-date disc golf bag setup. I went back to look at my previous videos and the last time I did an in the bag video was 2016. So it's been quite some time since I've done anything disc golf setup related. So I'm just going to get right into it. There's a slight change in the bag in terms of what's in the bag, but for the most part it stayed the same. And as you can see, I still am using the Grip EQ C15. This is probably one of my favorite disc golf bags since I started playing disc golf. Now, I purposely did not look at anything in the disc golf market. I haven't checked the disc golf market in the last 2 years. The last time I checked the market was when I did this in the bag video, and that was over 2 years ago. And there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you at the end of the video. But let's start with the bag. Still a really good bag. This pocket is for my water bottle. This pocket is for an extra towel. There's little pockets here. I'm still carrying the golden retriever. Like I said, there's probably other equipment out there that is better at retrieving discs from water, but I'm still rocking the golden retriever. And there's nothing in this pocket right here. The other side is in this pocket. Still got my very mini first aid kit. Still have my mini driver that I use to mark my discs or my lie. And the straps are still here. And then that's pretty much the pockets on the side. This nice padded area works very well in conjunction with the shoulder ones. Works very well to ventilate air for me. All right, so let's dive into the bag and see what discs I carry with this bag. So first thing is the quiver pocket, which carries 2 putters. I am still rocking the Pro AVRs. I love these putters. I only have 2 of them. And I don't intend on buying any more Pro AVRs until these are beat up or I lose them, which I don't think I will because I don't use them for upshots or driving. They're the bottom stamp ones. I don't remember what year these are. They're basically the ones when Macbeth scored 1055, and I don't know what year that was, but I'm sure you guys will know. But these putters are great. I am a push and spin putter, hybrid kind of putter. I putt depending, push putting or spin putting depending on where I am in terms relative to the circle, whether inside the circle or outside the circle. Still same putting style. I haven't changed since 2 years ago, and so therefore that's why I still carry these putters. These are pretty reliable. They go fight through the wind much better in terms of putting compared to the magnets that I had, and I've used pretty much a lot of different types of putters in my disc golf journey. So yeah, I still rock those, and these are great. This pocket down here is still just the same first aid stuff, nothing new in there. And then I usually put my wallet or my phone in here, but not on the course, so my wallet and phone are not in here, but that's what I usually put in there. And then moving on from there, this little pocket right here, there's nothing there whatsoever. And then now we're onto the main compartment. What I like about this bag is it doesn't carry many discs, and for casual rounds, it's perfect because I don't carry that many discs now. Not that I know how to play disc golf better than before, and I know what kind of disc golf I want, what kind of disc I want to carry. So therefore, this bag is perfect for that reason. So we already talked about the putters. The next putter I still carry the Challenger. And the reason why I carry this Challenger, the Pro D plastic, I should say, is because I like to throw off the tee with the Challenger. It's for me, it's better to throw the Challenger than any other putters I've tried because it's a more stable putter for me, and I love the Pro D grip from Discraft. And so I still use this to drive off the tee. Anything up to 200 feet, maybe 215 feet, I will throw the Pro D Challenger off the tee. Sometimes I do upshots with this disc, only because if it's windy or if I feel that I need to disc up for whatever reason, just to get it to hyzer much quicker than my other putter. The other putter that I use, I was actually trying this PA3. by Prodigy, and you guys are gonna find out some of these discs are pretty old compared to what it's in the market right now. Like I said, I don't know what's on the market right now, but I was trying this out as my main putter. Still didn't like it compared to the Pro AVR, so that's why I'm having this as an upshot disc or a driver. The reason why I carry this now instead of two Challengers is because off the tee, if I want a straight shot, this is easier to throw for me compared to the Challenger. I don't have to put a lot of work into it. I can throw a more finesse, kind of a finesse shot, either upshot or drive off the tee. Throwing a finesse spin with this, or like a very slow, easy snap, this will fly straighter longer than the Challenger. So I just found that it's just less work for me to get this thing to go straight compared to the Challenger, which I like. I still carry the Challenger more for windy days and more for early hyzer shots, but I carry this because I want a straighter flight during upshots or driving off the tee. Still putt with a buzz. I can't get over how versatile this disc is. I can't get over how maneuverable and this disc is. Like, if I want a slow hyzer, I can totally use this disc. If I want a spike hyzer, this disc will do that for me. It won't spike hard like some of the more stable mid-ranges, but it will spike if need be. And I can sidearm with this, I can flick it. I can even upshot with this if I wanted to, but I've gotten better at throwing putters, so therefore I don't use it as much for upshots. But this is such a good disc, and it's been with me for quite some time, so that's why I still use the buzz. So just an overall, all-around good disc. The next mid-range is still my Pearl. This, I've come to realize that this disc is useful in terms of, it's just like having a really good tool in your toolkit. And what this does is it just goes to the right very, very quickly. So if there is a dog leg right shot, and I'm a right-handed, backhanded thrower, so if I need a dog leg right shot that requires very little effort and there's very little wind, especially wooded shots, things like that, this disc works out so well for me because it's just easy to throw. It's super light, it's 155 grams, and I don't have to put a lot on it for it to go right. If I need to go a slow, smooth right, this disc will do just that. It does require a little bit more finesse for that type of shot, like a slow right. But for something that I want to turn over quick with very little effort, this is the disc to go. So this is the Latitude 64 Pearl. So I still carry that. This is this is fairly new to my bag. I don't think I had this 2 years ago when I did my last in the bag video. But this is the Discraft Breeze. This is similar to the Pearl, except it's a little bit more stable in the sense that it will turn over at a much slower pace compared to the Pearl. Number one, it's heavier than the Pearl. Number two, it is more stable than the Pearl. Therefore, but it's still considered an understable mid-range, especially comparatively to the Buzz. Therefore, this thing will turn very, very slow. And again, very little effort. Doesn't require me to snap it hard off the tee or as an upshot for it to turn right for me. So if I need a shot where it's not a dogleg right, it's just a very slow right turn shot, I go for the Breeze. It's just more reliable in that sense compared to the Pearl. The Pearl, sometimes what I've found is that it just sometimes turns right too quick, whereas the Breeze kind of fits that role where it turns right slowly. So that's why I carry the Breeze now as part of my bag. The rest of the discs are all drivers. We got Fairway Drivers and long distance, long range drivers. So the first Fairway Driver is a Stalker. It's just a longer version of my Buzz. Still throw this disc. I love the feel of the rim. It's not a wide rim, but yet it flies really slow compared to something like the Underworld or the Escape that I have here. So I like that, but it goes up to 280 to 300 feet, which is nice. It goes a little bit farther than my Buzz, but it flies like my Buzz. It almost feels like my Buzz. and the plastic is consistent. The Z plastic is consistent with the buzz, so therefore I'm used to it. I know from muscle memory what to do with it. It goes a longer distance, so that's why I love this stalker, and that's why I still continue to use it. The next disc is, we already talked about this a little bit, is the Underworld. This plastic is similar to the Z, except I feel like it's grippier than the Z plastic. This is the West Side Disc Underworld. This is the a slightly longer version of the stalker, except more understable. So therefore, this is if I need a shot that goes up to 280 that turns right, a slow turn, right turn, then I go for the Underworld, or a flip up straight shot. So if I need, in a wooded area and I need to go straight, but I need to throw it off the tee, where I can throw it at an angle like this and it flips up and it goes straight for a while with a slight hyzer at the end, I reach for the Underworld. This is not as beat in as I would like. I would like to beat in just a little bit more, and I feel like I would have it dialed down the way I want it, especially for an understable fairway driver like that. This is a Champion Blizzard Wraith. I actually found this with no name on it, therefore I don't know who to return it to. I've never owned a Blizzard disc, let alone a Wraith. So one day I found it, I put it in my bag, and at one of the tees I just took it out, I just started trying it out. And this, I think, was also in the bag video 2 years ago. I started using this disc just to see what it was like, because it just felt light, it felt really good in my hands for some reason. So I started throwing it, and I found out that it's actually pretty good for rolling. I wish it was a little bit heavier, so I might invest into a heavier beat-up Wraith, maybe, or something similar to it. But it just works as a roller or a long right-hand disc. So for the driver, it's very similar to the Understable Pearl, except much farther. So anything 300 feet and longer right-hand shot, I pull this out, or a flip-up shot, I pull this out. On windy days, and if I need a disc to go 280 to 315, then what I do is I throw it on a hyzer. The wind will just make it understable, and it will turn right. So that's what I use it for. It's just it requires very little effort for me with this disc, and I think that's why I still keep it in the bag. So it's just something really, really fun to play with. Is the Champion Blizzard Wraith. The next disc is the Escape. I still carry this. I love this Lucid plastic by Dynamic Disc. Again, I don't know what the market is like right now. I'm sure they got better plastics, better technology now, but I'm still rocking this, and these plastics they still last pretty long time. This Lucid, the Escape's a little domey compared to most of the discs I have in my bag, and really like it. It's more stable, so on windy days, really super windy days, anything 20 miles per hour and up, I would take this out and throw it in place of any of the other discs I've mentioned, and I know it always will hyzer back out, and it will not go right on me because it's just stable. It doesn't require much effort for me if I want a hyzer shot, if I need a left hyzer shot, and so therefore I still carry this disc. Again, I use it for sidearm as well. It's grippy enough to be sidearm. Like I said, I love this Lucid plastic. It's so nice to throw a sidearm with this one. And it's also nice to throw a flex sidearm. So throw it like this, and then it'll hyzer sidearm. It's just a great disc. It's also good to do an S shot with as well, with backhanded. Throw it to the right, and then it comes back to the left. So great disc. It's more of like a long distance utility disc for me. So absolutely love it. Anything 300 feet and up, I'll throw this. And finally, it's my Nuke. Still use it. This is the ESP plastic. It wears in very, very well with the ESP. It wears in a lot quicker than the Z plastic, which is why I don't throw a Z plastic Nuke anymore. I used to, but it didn't beat in as quickly as I would like. So therefore, I started using ESP plastic, and this is the same disc I've carried for the last couple of years. And this is anything 350 feet and up. I will throw this disc in S shape. If it's windy, just put it on a slight little hyzer, and then the wind picks it up and it'll fly straight for a little bit, and it'll hyzer. It won't really spike hyzer, but it'll hyzer just a little bit at the end. For spike hyzer shots, I just go to my Escape. So like I said, that's why it's such a utility disc. But yeah, that's pretty much my whole entire bag. I really don't have anything else that's different. So let's get back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, why I haven't checked the market yet. I actually kind of want to know what you guys have been up to in terms of your disc golf adventures. And I want to know if you guys know anything about the market. And the reason why is because I want to hear what you guys would recommend if I was to go out and buy some new discs today. Recommend me a putter, a mid-range, and some kind of driver. So those 3 discs. It can be a fairway driver, a long distance driver, but mainly a putter and a mid-range, and what you think I should try given what you see in my bag this summer 2019. If you guys are watching this video, especially the person who requested this video, thank you for requesting this video. It's brought me back to disc golf. I want to play disc golf. I actually want to go camping and disc golfing this year, and I want to know what you think I should try this year, and I will go out and buy whatever you recommend. I'm going to buy one of each of those discs that you recommend. A putter, a mid-range, and some kind of driver. What you think I should try this year, because I haven't looked at the market in 2 years, and I'm sure there's a lot that has changed, and you just tell me, based on my bag that I have here, what you think I should try that would fit my needs, or just something new. I would love to hear what your thoughts were. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I would love you to hear about your recommendations. And I would love to try whatever you recommend at this point, because it would be interesting to just buy those 3 discs and just go out and just try those discs. I think it would be a cool idea. Alright, so that's my in the bag. This is what I'm going to use this summer, along with whatever you guys recommend. And I'm actually going to take this camping with me. So I'm going to find a campground with a disc golf course on it. I'm going to make a weekend out of it, and I'm going to do a vlog and post it for you guys. So I think that would be a lot of fun to take you guys along. Alright, this is Hien, and this has been an in the bag video for 2019, and hope you guys liked the video. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next adventure. See you on the course. Bye.